You know, there's something so powerful about a woman reclaiming her voice, reshaping her story, and doing it all with quiet confidence while the world watches, whispers, and waits for her to stumble. But Meghan Markle, she's never stumbled, she's soared. Every single time someone tries to write her off, she flips the script and writes a new chapter. And this latest one, this reintroduction of her lifestyle brand, is another masterclass in what it looks like to evolve with grace, intelligence, and intention. Meghan recently sat down for her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, and y'all, it wasn't just a chat, it was a lesson. She opened up about her lifestyle brand, originally announced as American Riviera Orchard in 2024, and how she eventually transitioned it to the name as ever. And let me tell you, the way she told this story, it wasn't just about a name change, it was about reclaiming the narrative, about being decisive, intentional, and unafraid to change course when the vision no longer felt aligned. She said something that struck me. She said that American Riviera Orchard became a word salad. And honestly, when Meghan says it, you know it's coming from a place of real creative reflection. Because this is a woman who doesn't just slap a name on a brand and hope it sells. This is someone who pours meaning into everything she touches. And when that name started to feel cluttered, when it stopped reflecting the clarity of her vision, she didn't double down out of ego. She evolved. She pivoted. And that, my friends, is what real leadership looks like. Here's the thing, Meghan actually had the name As Ever secured all the way back in 2022. That's right, she had already protected it, already believed in it, already knew it was something special. But she didn't rush it. She didn't throw it out there prematurely for applause or approval. She waited. She let it breathe. And when the timing was right, when the creative direction felt strong, she brought it forward. You see the difference? That's not reaction, that's strategy. And I don't want you all to miss the significance of this. Because while Meghan was quietly working, reimagining, building, do you know what the media was doing? Mocking her, speculating, calling her brand launch vague, confusing, or unoriginal. The same outlets that bend over backwards to praise royal family members who relaunch the same tired projects over and over again had the audacity to question Meghan's creativity. And yet, she never fed into it. She stayed silent, stayed focused. And now we understand why. She was building something in peace. That quiet period, she described it as really, really helpful. And that hit me. Because imagine being in her shoes. Every single thing you do gets dissected, twisted, misinterpreted. But somehow, she created a space where she and her team could just work. No interference, no media circus, no manufactured drama, just innovation, creativity, and clarity. As ever, isn't just a brand name, it's a declaration. It evokes timelessness, sincerity, a kind of emotional resonance that makes you pause. Think about it. How many letters, how many messages have ended with those two simple words? As ever, it says, I'm still here. I'm still me. It's personal, poetic, and powerful. It tells you exactly who Meghan is without shouting. That's elegance. That's sophistication. That's branding that means something. And I don't want us to gloss over the fact that this entire evolution happened while Meghan was also executive producing With Love, Meghan for Netflix. You think that's easy, managing a major creative partnership with one of the world's biggest platforms while refining a lifestyle brand from the ground up? That's not luck. That's not clout chasing. That's what ambition looks like when it's anchored in purpose. But what do the tabloids say? They say she's confused. They say she rebranded in a panic. They say she can't stick to one idea. And I just have to laugh, because when a certain future queen changes projects 5 times in 5 years and still can't clearly define her platform, the media calls it evolving. When Meghan makes a strategic pivot with intention and grace, it's a failure. The double standard is so loud it's almost embarrassing. And let's be honest, these critics are not qualified to comment on innovation, creativity, or entrepreneurship. They don't understand it. They've never had to build something from scratch without inherited privilege, without a PR machine smoothing the road ahead. Meghan did it the hard way. She did it her way. And that's why As Ever will thrive, because it was born from vision, not vanity. Now look, we can't talk about Meghan without acknowledging the unwavering support she gets from Prince Harry. The way he stands by her, defends her, encourages her. It's real love, it's partnership. And let's not forget, he walked away from everything because he saw what the machine was doing to his wife. He chose truth. He chose healing. And now he's helping build something new, something honest, something revolutionary with her. That's not weakness, that's strength, that's legacy. So the next time you hear someone trying to dismiss Meghan's work or belittle her name changes or question her branding choices, remind them of this. While others were playing checkers, Meghan was playing chess. While others were chasing optics, she was building substance. And while others are stuck in palace walls pretending to be modern, Meghan is out here defining what modern actually looks like. As ever is not the end of the story. It's just the next chapter. And knowing Meghan, it'll be rich with intention, dripping with beauty, and filled with joy. So to all the folks rooting for her, to all of us who see her vision and believe in it, this is our moment too. We get to be part of it. We get to support it. And yes, we get to celebrate it loudly and proudly. Meghan Markle addresses why she renamed lifestyle brand as ever calls American Riviera Orchard. Word salad, the Duchess of Sussex first named her company American Riviera Orchard in 2024 and has since changed the brand to As Ever. Meghan Markle is getting candid about the twists and turns of launching her company As Ever. Originally called American Riviera Orchard, I had secured As Ever as a name in 2022. The Duchess of Sussex shared on the Tuesday, April 22nd episode of her Confessions of a Female Founder with Meghan podcast. And then, as everything started to evolve last year and bringing in a partner the size that it was, she said of partnering with Netflix on both her TV show, With Love Meghan, and her lifestyle brand. It was just so interesting because you remember I said, I like American Riviera as an umbrella, she continued. And then to be able to have verticals beneath it and maybe have the orchard really small. Meghan first announced American Riviera Orchard in March 2024, but added that it became this word salad, adding, I don't love that so much. So the mother of two pivoted to a different approach, noting, I said, okay, well, let's go back to the thing that I've always loved. Let's use the name that I had protected for a reason that had been sort of under wraps. Choosing to rebrand her company, Meghan said she was able to work on As Ever privately. We were able to focus in the quiet, the Duchess explained, and put our heads down and build on something that no one was sniffing around to even see about. It was just really, really helpful to have that quiet period. So if you're feeling what I'm saying right now, do me a favour. Subscribe to Royal Sussex Squad. This is where we uplift the truth, where we honour Harry and Meghan with love, and where we call out the nonsense with no hesitation. Hit that like button, leave a comment, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget, you can show your support with a super thanks right here on the channel. Every bit helps us keep speaking truth, standing tall and honouring this powerful journey Meghan and Harry are on. We're not just fans, we're family. We're not just supporters, we're protectors of the legacy, and as ever we ride for them. I'll see you next time. Be well, stay real, and never stop believing in the power of your own voice.